So I'm just on my way down to Mitsubishi, and I guess today's the day we're gonna have this talk. I want the paperwork for what they did on the car, and I'm gonna have a chat with them about what are Canadians to expect in terms of service over these battery resets. Is there going to be a charge? And then I'm gonna give them the bad news that I'm not paying for it if there is a charge today, because it hasn't done anything to the battery. We're starting to see drops again. Today is June 20th, 10 days after I had the battery reset by Mitsubishi. And there we have on the dog, 0.1 amp hour drop. So 10 days, and it's just the first one. And we'll just get their take on it. What is Mitsubishi Canada's stance, and what are they gonna do for customers? I had hoped that my battery had something different done to it, because I had experienced that 5 weeks from the initial time they played with the battery where I only had 0.1 amp hours drop in 5 weeks. Well, that is not the case, because now it's only been 10 days and it's dropping again. So nothing new or experimental was done on my battery. Dealers want to sell these vehicles. Dealers want to keep the customers happy. So I don't think the problem here is at the dealer level. I'm not even sure it's at Mitsubishi Canada level. I can't comment on that, because as the Canadian group, we have sent them paperwork listing 50 people that own these vehicles with VIN numbers and with our drop in amp hour numbers. And we haven't heard anything back. So there's zero communication from Mitsubishi Canada. So we're gonna go into the dealer here and talk with them. I know they want to help me. I know the dealer wants to keep me happy. And I'm basically gonna tell them that if you can give me some kind of assurance here that if we don't hear anything back from Mitsubishi Canada, I will accept free resets on the car when it needs it. You know, that's going to be my workaround for this, because if that's the best you can offer, it's still a pain in the butt that I've got to bring the car in for a full day's service. But if you can do that for me and you're willing to, fine. That's what I will take in terms of this vehicle here. That will be my workaround fix. Mitsubishi, you will never sell me another vehicle if that is the case. Okay guys, I am sitting at Mitsubishi right now, and I just had a half-hour talk with Kyle, and basically he told me that there's no updates that he knows of yet in terms of for my car. So he sent me on to Don, the service manager here in North Bay, and I had another half-hour chat with him. I got the paperwork for the vehicle. He didn't know if he was supposed to give it to me or not, because the case is still open. I don't have a bill or anything. He's waiting to hear from Japan. And he was as honest as he could be with me on this, and I feel that their hands are as tight as mine are. Here's the situation. It's a 6-hour procedure to do what they did to the car. So their problem is, how do I charge for that? Do I bill the customer, or do I bill Mitsubishi? They're like, you know, it's going to cost you $700 if I have to bill the customer to do this. And I said, well, we both know where that's going. Nobody's going to pay for that. No customer. He's like, absolutely. I know that. I understand that. But he says, my hands are tied. I'm waiting for Mitsubishi Canada or Mitsubishi Japan to go ahead and tell me what is our standpoint on this. Are we going to eat these resets? The channel is working, guys. There was another guy, Don told me, came from Whitby. Somebody contacted me, a couple of you guys contacted me and asked about the dealership here. And this guy came from Whitby, which is quite a drive, came up and had his car done here at the dealership. And Don said, that's great, it's fantastic. He said, we did it for him, but he said, now I'm in the same boat. I have another $600 bill here. Who do I charge? I don't know. And he says, I'm waiting. So that's Mitsubishi, the dealership level's problem. They don't know who to charge for this. It's a known issue. Mitsubishi Japan, you've got to get off your and do something about this, because these guys want to help. Don told me straight up, I am going to honor the warranty on this vehicle. And I said, well, what does that mean, Don? What are you honoring? I said, does that mean that every 8 months when my car comes down to 12 or 15% again, you guys are going to reset it for me? And he said, that's the way I'm looking at it right now. He said, I'm going to reset that. You guys paid a lot of money for these vehicles, and we want to keep the customer happy. However, he's waiting to hear from Japan. I don't have a bill yet. They haven't told me what they're going to try to charge me, if anything, but I'll tell you guys right now, straight up, I'm not paying whatever it is, because the battery is dropping again. The problem has not been resolved. So after talking to Don, I basically left them with the message that I need an answer, whether it's at the local level or country level or head office in Japan level. I need something telling me where they're going with this, how they're going to fix it. And worst case scenario is that we get affirmation that the local dealer will reset this free of charge for me. If that doesn't happen, basically I will never buy another Mitsubishi vehicle. Well, we've got thousands of cases worldwide where these batteries are acting like this, and we've got a corporation that doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. So shame on you, Mitsubishi. I want to promote this product. I think it's good for the planet. I think it's good for people's pocketbooks, and we need to get off oil. So if another company can do that for me and doesn't have these battery issues, why would I stay with Mitsubishi? And that's going to hurt my local dealer, who's trying their darndest to help me. I really like the guys at my local dealer. I want to work with them. I would love to buy another one of these if it didn't have this battery issue. So I'm actually taking the time to look at this service bulletin paperwork that was attached to my work order. And this is just like a generic bulletin. Not super duper informative that I can see. But anyway, this is the paperwork they gave me, so this is what you guys are getting. If this isn't what you're looking for, I don't know how to help you. Sorry guys, this is what they gave me.